I must be attentive.
Sini bro.
Could it be otherwise?
Okay. Don't want this. What?
I walk the hidden path.
Ah!
Everything is in place. I don't hesitate.
Gitu. Trouble.
In preparation. No
Wah,
longer
desanya
hidden.
di tengah lagi.
First blood. It is only right that first
I
blood
walk
should go to
the
your
orderly
king.
way. Firm teleportation. You didn't want that. Do you think I've not seen this? Moving without traveling. Do I choose this path, or does it choose me?
Aduh. Dia bawa sentrai.
Other options are mere illusion.
Ya?
Your line ends.
Apa? Iya.
Shadow that bathes me. Never a false step. With purpose. The void path, they test my patience. When the time is right, I know the way. I will always watch over you. Blood for nothing. No talisman.
Harusnya beli botol dulu ya.
It was
Salah
always
beli dong.
so. It seems promised. Novel. A void for
Your
precision.
middle tower is under attack.
Yes, there. Each step taken,
Dire's courier has
you
been
think
killed.
it was yours. The natural course. I walk the hidden path. Always watching. It seems promised. I do not hesitate. The void path proceeds for resonance. With purpose. Do I choose this path, or does it choose me?
Sorry ya. Kira jadi ngebut.
Manual relocation. Moving without traveling. The natural course. Bounty. What chance have you? When I create opportunity, try and strike me. They test my patience. I must be attentive. I see a lot of nothing in your future. A taste of the void.
Your middle tower is under attack.
To meet my ends. Void step. With purpose. Novel. Could it be otherwise? Void for precision. premonition. Other options are mere illusion. Never a false step. The void path proceeds. I walk the mortal way. I know the way.
Aman
Do
mau
you
gua.
think I've not seen this? In preparation, I prefer path before. You might never recover. I do not hesitate. Not quite as
Oh,
slow.
buat kom.
I walk the hidden path.
Mau maju nih.
Do you think I've not seen before here?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Then, of course. Could it be
Your middle tower is under attack.
the void path proceeds? I take no
Bisa.
pleasure in culling a lesser foe. I walk the
Tadi teman
mortal
kita
way.
habis mati ya. Ya, balik di tempat.
It was always so.
Missing Medusa, missing.
Manual relocation. Bounty. A voidful procession.
Radiant structures
No
are fortified.
longer hidden. With purpose.
Your top tower is under attack.
Call it a premonition. It seems promised.
Medusa missing, jungling.
In preparation. Affirm that all doors open to me. Each step taken,
Your top tower is under attack.
I cannot let traveling. Now I may feel no pain.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Phase moves. Do I choose this path? Arcane power.
Offline-nya di
Small matter. You'll not interfere. I reach from the void.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
A moment.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
An aspect of myself. Welcome, rescue.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Nothing comes. You can merely hope to as I guard the temple. Do you think that's soon my powers may well be enough?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Take test my patience.
Your middle tower
Do
is under
I
attack.
choose this path, or does it choose me?
jalan ada.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Someone can TP to me.
Dire structures are fortified.
Thank you.
In preparation. The natural course. Out of step. I must admit, not another step.
What the
The
fuck?
void path proceeds. Positive subtraction.
Ngapain pakai putih kalau nggak mau?
Other options are mere illusion. A voidful procession.
Kena ya. Kena nggak apa-apa.
An echo from the void. At the time,
Your middle tower has been denied.
moving without trembling. Call it a premonition. Spite in vain. Only I can draw clear with purpose. I do not hesitate.
I can't.
Manual relocation. Do I
Your
choose
top
this
tower
path?
has fallen.
Does it choose me?
Yeah, you can fight. You can fight.
Could it be otherwise?
Go. You can fight.
I walk the mortal way. I know the way. The face I create never a false step. Each step taken,
Ya.
it was always so.
Jangan diambil
Your bottom
koinnya.
tower is under attack.
No longer hidden. I never liked this part. Novel. I walk the hidden path found you. Manual relocation. Each step taken, moving without trembling. Pulse. No longer hidden. Ha! I must be attentive.
That is not
Here.
Get some.
You're no out of step. I to the shortcut. I cannot hesitate.
Ya.
Voidful procession.
Gitu sih.
I'm not ready.
Buset, udah desa. Nah, itu anjir. Desa latar. Desa. Iya, desa latar back. Desa latar, bro. Itai.
I walk the mortal way. I am neither step. Very impermanent.
Maybe next time. Time to poach.
void path proceeds.
This ice ain't nice.
Back, bro.
Other options are mere illusion. Call it illusion. I am not ready. Throw all doors open. Could it be otherwise? It was always so. Everything takes time. Judiciously. Invisibility.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Mary Jane.
Triple kill!
You think I've not seen this? It seems promised.
Dire structures are fortified.
I know the way. Never a false step. A comfort from home. My path lead. This will complement my skills nicely. The natural course. A powerful manifestation. Do I choose this path, or does it choose me? Nothing. In preparation. One moment. With purpose. Do you think I've not seen this? Call it a premonition. Manual relocation. Could it be otherwise? I must be attentive. I do not hesitate. Oblivion pulse. In preparation. I walk the mortal way. The void path proceeds. Cloaked in the void.
Your top tower is under attack.
Twice the measure of power. It's
Radiant structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack.
Do I choose this path, or does it choose me?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility!
Novel. I create opportunity. A voidful perception. Patience. Each step taken.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
No longer hidden.
Wih, capek.
The hidden path. You voice. Trials.
Radiant structures.
You, my preferred path. The face of the void. The natural course.
Your top tower is under attack.
Other options are mere illusion. Moving without traveling.
Your
Moving
top tower
without
is under
traveling.
attack.
It won't keep for long. Do I choose this move instead? Fears of my delight. Could it be otherwise? I walk the mortal way. When the time is right, let me part well.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Another subject for the Wraith King.
In preparation. I do not like to be touched. The void path proceeds.
Oh?
Novel. I want an echo from the void. In my element. No
Radiant structures are fortified.
I'm not ready.
TP top 1.
Your top tower is under attack.
One bro, TP top. This one, this one. This one.
With purpose. Void for possession. I must be attentive. Strike and fail. Never false. I do not hesitate. Let none feel of nothing. Where to next? Do you think I've not seen this? No. Time focus. Welcome, rescue.
Your top tower is under attack.
The natural course. Manual relocation. Each step taken. Void step. Call it premonition. I fear no blame.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
It was always so. If my enemies had hope before, none remain. Other options are mere illusion. Try to strike me. I should have come sooner. Call it a premonition. Wait. I walk the hidden path. Could it be otherwise? When the time is right. walk the mortal way. And all doors
Was that some
the
sort
natural
of
course.
misguided tribute?
When the time is right,
Someone at what?
manual relocation.
Radiant's courier
Time
has
to
been
be
killed.
as I might before. Found you. The power of the void breaks across the plains. I create opportunity. It was always so. Moving without traveling.
Double agent. Double agent.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Anjir,
Think I
di panjang.
Your middle tower is under attack.
no longer hidden. Marriage with purpose.
Tadi loh.
In
Beli ini udah.
preparation.
Mana ya?
Novel.
Go.
I do not hesitate. Perseverance. I know the way.
Suppose.
A taste of the void. Do I choose this path, or does it choose me?
WK, get it.
A voidful procession.
Tunik.
Void.
Gato. Mana apa lagi?
Your middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack.
By earn bro, earn spirit vessel.
I must endure the indignities of the mortal coil.
Nanti gue beli hex. Shine.
Step taken. Never a false step.
Ada banyak, mundur, back.
Other options are mere illusion. You cannot touch the void. The void path proceeds. attentive. Moving without traveling.
Ada yang
Do you think I've not seen this?
Russian.
I do not hesitate.
Bro. What's on the way?
Measure.
Your song has fallen to the radio.
The void path proceeds. Do I choose to let none either step?
Very well.
The mortal way.
I accept your surrender.
Top.
When the time is right, you feel nothing. Each step taken. Novel. The face of the void.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Mission. Manual relocation. I embrace away.
Bah.
No longer hidden. An aspect of myself. I know
Irony is rich.
Enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Okay.
I'm not ready. I know the way.
Anjir gak mati.
A voidful procession. It won't keep for long.
Stop.
Wait!
Okay.
It seems promising. I walk the hidden path. Out of step. Could it be otherwise? Vacant sphere. It was always so. With purpose. Never a false step. Oblivion pulse. Other options are mere illusion. The void path proceeds. I must be attentive. Moving without traveling. An aspect of my movements precise. Do you think I've not seen this?
Posisinya nggak bagus, Medusa kan udah jadi bat itu nih.
Each step taken. A gift vanished, but not gone.
Enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Kenapa tiba-tiba teriak?
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. The enemy's middle
But.
barracks has fallen.
Now all doors open. I walk the face of the void.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Small matter. You must have patience. A void for procession. You must have patience. Mystic staff. It was always so. I do not hesitate. Could it be otherwise?
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Call it a premonition. Trivial necessities. When the time
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
An echo from the void. There's nowhere to go. Manual location. I hear They test my patience. Mary chase you. Wait!
Etong semua.
Do I choose this path, or does it choose me? Let it out. Yeah!
Blood for the twin.
The void path proceeds. Look like a third pathway. Moving the easy way. A moment! No longer hidden. I'm not ready. A journey powerful manifest bounty. Scythe of vice. Manual relocation.
Shot of Hearts. Lagi ya.
In preparation. As I guard the temple, before all doors open to all efforts. Could it be otherwise? Other options are mere illusion. Hide cowardice. When the time is right.
Here's a plate. BP semua. Bisa BP. Ya.
All mine.
Wis. Kalan deh. Made, we select one. Made. Magic resist location.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Immortality!
So mereka tuh Great Dagger-nya. Cekak.
The void reassembles my form. Call it a premonition. Father made fulfillment. I walk the hidden path. I know the way. Oblivion pulse. You cannot touch the void. The natural course. I must be attentive. It was always so. Manual location.
Harus kita pakai gini.
In preparation.
Sulit di hutan dong.
I am an echo from the void. An aspect of myself. I do not welcome respite. The only way to travel.
Unstoppable. Triple kill.
False step.
Tidur. Ini nggak apa-apa lagi sih.
Could it be otherwise? Moving with I move beyond the boundary. All doors open to me. The void path proceeds. A bauble from the void sending. I feel it late. I'm afraid. The only way to travel. Do you think I've not seen
Kok nggak mau sih?
a dark
Apa ya? Udah gue tekan-tekan dari tadi dia nggak mau keluar sekali.
Dire structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
Wah.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Why should I begin our present journey? No, as I guard the temple. A void for procession. Patience. I walk.
For the treasure.
Out of step. No longer hidden. I'm not ready. In my element. Each step taken. A comfort from home. I must be attentive. Novel. I walk the hidden path.
Hutan.
There's nowhere to run.
Kita belum sama sekali.
Other options are only illusion.
Matanya di mana dah?
Is false.
Satu ini. Kok bisa lihat deh? Dia masa sih ada apa sih? Mana dia tuh? Di sini ada mata, di sini gua lah diloncatin tiba-tiba. Ini ada portal tuh. Di sini.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen.
Bisa baik-baik gak, Mal? Ini dia. Sabar. Next.
It was always so. I know the way.
Bareng dong.
The natural course.
Mid.
I am not ready. It was always so. With purpose. With stand. The void path proceeds.
Wah, kelihatan. Just
Novel.
langsung mid aja. Just mid up.
Could it be otherwise? Do you think I've not seen it?
Siapa?
I do not hesitate. I create opportunity.
Oh, BKB gue anjir. Buset. Mata. Asik gue tadi gue ketek kagak. Gue tekan anjir. Was waiting for me.
Your middle tower has fallen. Dire structures are fortified.
Oh, pas lagi ada tower aja.
Your middle barracks has fallen. Middle barracks has fallen. Your top tower has fallen. Your top barracks has fallen. Your top barracks are under attack.
Tarik sama Rubik sama skillnya lu bu.
Spiritus.
Asli. Tapi ketawa. Asli gara-gara Rubik ini. Total hungernya sampai. PI seneng banget anjir PI.
Roshan has fallen to
Ada.
fate.
Lu battle hunger si Rubik ya? Kita ini ya. Kita lock Rubik ya.
A voidful procession.
Kita lock Rubik nih.
No longer hidden. The natural course.
Mati 2 kali di battle hunger mulu anjir BKB
I
juga.
walk the mortal way. Do I choose this path, or does it choose me?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I walk the hidden path.
Permafrost.
Your bottom tower has fallen. Your bottom barracks are under attack. Your bottom barracks has fallen.
Manual relocation. No difference. Let none
Ah, nakakanya yun!
Has fallen. Your middle tower has fallen. Radiant victory.
my plans and preparations
Sabi ko sa
mean nothing.
Dire team ban. Dire Radiant
Can we get them on the horn? That would be great. What do you think of policy as a plan? Is that a good plan?
It's okay, you know, 3 out of 5. Great, nothing terrible, but
How about the draft?
terrible tiny position 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know how you know, you have that are in the pool that are just 10 times better than the tiny, which utilize more than 2 actual abilities, and somehow it's still there. Like, we see it every single day. Position 4 tiny, baby. I don't know what it is. Like, after a week, I think we're gonna stop with it, but you know, sometimes you need to test it, see how bad it is, just to stop it.
Alright, B-Cop, we'll let you figure this out in 7.29B. Sure. Enjoy the cast, you two.
Thank you very much. Coming into the game, I guess solidify my prediction. I'm gonna go Boom as well.
Yeah, we'll go with Boom. Boom just seemed to have like a better team fighting oriented draft. The core IO, they don't have a hero that can build in the spirit vessel either. Like, they don't have anything to reduce the healing. Like, even if you have someone to build a spirit vessel against Abba, could be a bit problematic. You know, he can just use the aphotic shield to remove it. So they have that covered as well.
Yeah, and it just feels like Boom's draft from the beginning of the game is going to be quite stronger, and it's also, I don't know, maybe it's just leftover faith from last season, but I really like what Boom was doing in the previous season. I know it's a little bit of a different roster,
The
but
battle begins.
especially FBZ. On this Mars, he's been pretty fantastic. Draft aside, like, this is one of his better heroes that he gets to shine with, and
For sure. And they also added Dreamer's Cell, which I think is a big upgrade from what they had in the previous season. Like, he already showed that he can be that guy to rely on, like Mikoto from the mid lane, even if he's having a bit not that good of a time. He can carry, you know, he can carry from the safe lane. Usually it was Mikoto that they were relying on if things don't go well. Well, Mikoto's Storm, Mikoto's Puck will carry the game this time around. Like, this whole lineup seems just a bit more solid.
You could tell in last season, like, Mikoto had to show up every game. He was given, it's a lot of pressure to always be, or always having to be on the entire time. There are going to be games that, you know, you're not going to perform as well. And he wasn't really given that luxury with the previous roster, well, with the previous roster that they were holding in the last season. But now, like you said, I think he can, a lot of the pressure feels off the Stream of Cell and really pick up the pace for every.
And this top lane also will not go well for Lilican. Abba plus Io, they play into two melee heroes, so Tiny has a boost of speed, will drag the second creep wave, trying to... It's very hard to body block the small camp as well. While you're doing it, before it was much easier considering where the camp is standing. I want to see how the mid lane is gonna go. Like, they just wanted to have a hero that is not afraid of the Batrider. He has Nether Toxin level 1 to outpush the lane. He has a poison attack to slow him down.
Dire's
Also,
top tower
Magic Stick,
is
of
under
course.
attack.
That Magic Stick charges already, just pops it straight away. You want to have that mana sustain.
You run out of that mana, you feel pretty weak in the matchup, so you need to be sustaining it quite a bit. The thing with the Batrider that I'm wondering is, what are your thoughts on the change to the Shard?
Batrider?
Yeah.
Yeah, now you have 2 charges and you get 1 stick in a palm, which is okay. I don't think it's necessarily, like, I think it's good, but there's always gonna be like a better possibly item for you to go for. Like, you still need a BKB, you need a Blink Dagger, possibly even Ether Lens. Then you might start thinking about, you know, getting that shard.
Yeah, it's not the same that it was, where you could lasso your allies, and obviously we saw that combo from specifically IG a couple times, where they were using
the old
shard.
one was really, you know, good in certain situations. We've seen them like using it on the couriers, connecting on the other heroes as well. Mikoto, he's thinking about leaving that water rune, but will not go for it. 6 stacks on Viper, more than enough to just saying, well, enough. No, you don't chase me.
It's to sip on some cold, fresh water. I hope it's cold. It's going pretty well for X123 right now. He's 12 and 4. Like, we expect as long as he can maintain on the mana, this matchup's gonna be fine for him. But over in the top lane, not really see much action just yet.
It's very hard to bring down either Abba or Io. Like, the sustain coming out from these 2 heroes is just a bit too high. They don't have that damage. Dragonite doesn't even have a point in the Dragon Tail. So it's very hard to kill. Just combo from Tiny plus Breathe Fire is not enough to bring any of these heroes down. Maybe with the possible back toss to the tower, but other than that, like, they should be fine. Talking about
tosses KEZQ. Yeah. And it's not going to get easier either, because I would assume KEZQ probably goes level 3 into the Aphotic Shield as well, and then, you know, you're just able to soak that damage, absorb it, and really might not even feel too comfortable going after these kills if you're low done.
It's very hard on the top lane. This is my problem with Tiny. Like, you take a lot of XP, especially if you're paired up with a hero like Dragonite, who doesn't give you that kill potential. So, like, what is your role? You can try to go mid lane, possibly secure a minute 4 water rune, but you can't still kill anyone, because, like, introduction of the runes spawning every 3 minutes, and then having a water rune at 2 and 4, allows enemy mid laner to be pretty much full HP, full mana, and this is something that these kind of roaming position fours don't like.
Right. Try for something up towards top, but you could already see that this Tiny's forced to go back. They've got the silence onto the Dragonite. They're outputting quite a bit of damage, and there's not really much Lowgun can do to deter them. It seems like Dreamcell really does have full reign of this lane. Big Swell coming out, and that's going to stun up the Mars. Going to try and get a kill on FBZ, the Ace. He's out a little bit too far. They'll get the kill on the Dreamstroke. FBZ still trying to avoid Sanctity. They've also brought over the Tiny. He's under the tower, throws the spear. Will miss out the TV out, but the Avalanche is there, and easy. That is a very ambitious play to try and make. Tiny's right on his tail. They've got to insert him in, and they've got FBZ after a little bit of time.
I think for him there, the best play is to enter, like, try to TP, like, straight away with the Quelling Blade, wait for Tiny to use his Avalanche, and then try to TP out, or just say, I'm dead, you know, I've done my job, we got a kill, and I can TP back the lane this time. He needs to walk back, which is a pretty big deal. Mid lane, Tiny.
Avalanche comes in, Makoto popped up in the air. Got the TPs coming in to try and protect Makoto. They've done a lot of damage here on the Tiny of Ishki. Icarus dive over, they should at least get this Tiny, and it goes back to just, what is this Tiny providing for you? And, well, now he's given over a kill to the side of Boom, trying to rotate.
It was a decent rotation, you know, Viper gets level 6, they have enough damage, have TP's first, very nicely done, like, and Phoenix TP's the second, if it's the other way around. Batrider probably dies there, but then again, like, this is your Tiny, who is level 3, like, his combo got nerfed, which is a pretty big deal on top of that. Like, you just don't deal enough damage to be able to burst people. The introduction of, like, the raindrop, the floppy cat, and everything, neutral items, everyone is just so tanky, Tiny can't get a kill. Dive.
Looking over the Viper, who will throw out that Viper strike onto Makoto, who lassos up the Viper. X123 trying to survive, and Sanctity gets the kill to Makoto before X123 dies. They'll also take out FPZ. Over and chase on the Hyde, as Sanctity's got another with that rocket barrage. He's got a triple kill in that exchange. It's a 3-for-1 in the favor of Luga.
This is a rotation that you definitely did not expect, like level 5 Gyrocopter, almost fighting near tier 1 tower on a mid lane, but in this type of situation, Gyrocopter really shines. For his rocket barrage, like, you get the most out of it, there's nothing else that can share the damage, no neutral creeps, no lane creeps. So yeah, he gets level 6 from that, triple kill for him. I'm not gonna say he was struggling, but my man was struggling, you know, 24 CS on that Gyrocopter at the bottom lane. And now at least he got a triple kill.
Yeah, that really brings him back into the game, and all that comes off because X123 was trying to steal a stack in the dire side of the jungle. He gets caught doing it, still takes quite a bit of the stack, and it ends up being really beneficial for Littlegun to react to that and come over. Some good movements there from Littlegun, helping the Gyro get back into the game. Only 30 CS up to this point.
There are no stacks. Stacks are being pinged out. Tiny says, you know, I'll try to make something happen. We have a Gyrocopter, we have Viper. Like, these heroes are really good at taking the stacks. Also, Gyro got a bit of a buff on his flag cannon. Stack count, like you get 1 extra. But the cooldown got increased. But since you're gonna max it out, like, eventually, it doesn't really matter that much.
I think, obviously, earlier, not as great. Endgame, way better. One of those, like, buffs that I feel like is a slight buff towards the back end.
Oh, good scan from Radiant. They know something's cooking.
Let's see if they can figure out what exactly is cooking. Come over, Inkswell. Might be in trouble here. They're going after Kescu. They've also got a Viper strike on FPZ trying to TP out. They've got the homing missile coming in. They'll get the kill on FPZ. Look over at Kescu. Sanctity now with a double kill. All of a sudden, he's 6-0.
That was such a good play. Now, scan connect, they rotate 2 heroes, Viper, and much as a perfect road there. As a haste, good for chasing down, and once again, Mars tries to TP out, fails to do so, needs to walk back to the lane. Sanctity, TP's to top.
Yeah, I really like that, because Marvel was getting chased on, and I think Sanctity certainly feels strong enough now, where he can try and turn this around. And boom, they're kind of scared of the Gyro after that.
The damage coming out from rocket barrage is sick when they are isolated. Makoto still needs 100 gold to finish off his boost travel. Batrider received a gigantic buff in the previous patch, the patch that hit us today morning or yesterday, wherever you are, was 3 damage increased. Ooh, that's pretty sick.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, Anti-Mage also, his armor increased by 1, literally unkillable at the moment.
If he dies throughout this patch, I'm gonna say that you were maybe boasting it up a bit too much. That's if he gets picked. We're ready to see an Anti-Mage.
Nah, that hero just doesn't feel great in this current meta. We'll see. You know, it's a potential last pick if it's a good AM game. Other than that, I don't think the hero is very viable. So Mars had a really good start. Now he's sitting at the middle of the pack. Those 3 deaths cost him quite a lot.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And
attack.
Viper towards the top, X123 having a really good time. It looked like it wasn't like a best lane, but he still farmed really well. He maintained his health quite a bit being in that lane where it could have been a little bit of difficult time for him over towards top though. Ace, he's called with the lasso, throws out the soul bind, they'll get the kill on the green stroke. We'll see if Wolfgun wants to go for this. They've got the round of each picked up by the Viper. Go after Kescu, look to kill off this Abaddon. On the borrowed time, being healed up by his Phoenix, call down's used as well. Kescu still surviving, pops the Aphotic Shield and is able to walk away, being surrounded by 3 heroes, pretty much unscathed.
A lot of sustain coming up from Boom's lineup. You have Iron Healing, you have Sunray, Abba with the shield, with the Mist Coil. This type of lineup really excels at going in and out of the fights, like they want to reset multiple times. Gun, we've been talking about their combo with the Grimstroke. They have quite a lot of stuff. A lot of ATAs, they have Viper Strike, Dragon Tail Stun, which is really nice. Dragonite going into Blink Dagger. I think they needed that, like, initiation. Pretty much has the same amount of gold as Tiny. Like, ideally, you would want to have Tiny get a lane for himself for like 2 minutes to be able to farm a Blink Dagger, while one of the heroes can potentially farm the jungle.
And he's not too far off of it either, so you really would like to see him kind of get pushed for farm, that's for sure.
He's also a hero that doesn't flash farm. You need to use your combo to kill the creep wave. You also consume a lot of mana, so you need to have like constant clarities running.
He's got 8 charges on the stick, but that's about it. 435 mana. Not a lot when you're using 230 for that combo. It's less than 2 combos, the full mana. It's really rough.
In the morning you were talking about how, you know, you were good at math before, and now you feel a bit rusty, so I'll just let you do the math throughout this whole game. Like, that was super quick. Like, I was listening to you, it was pretty impressive, you know. Avalanche 120 plus toss 110, 230, like straight away. You just shoot that out instantly.
I try, you know. Boast about my math sometimes. Makoto chased by Whistle, and as well as the rest of the gun, they're trying to get on him with the ink, so they're not going to let him. They're calling down coming in. And with the damage, it looks like it's going to be enough to take out Makoto, who will use the lasso and still die.
I know DP responses. Like, Kescu, he does not have a DP on Abba. I guess, like, for me right now, playing Dota, it feels like, yeah, I should just have a DP because I'm kind of used to having 3 DPs. And if you're not dying, you kind of forgot to bring the DP out.
Kind of have that TP. I'm just more shocked that Makoto was willing to use that lasso.
Well, I guess he was possibly expecting someone to come.
Sure.
Like, Io doesn't even have a point in relocate. One point in relocate could
Radiant's
eventually
bottom
save it
tower
there.
is under attack.
Is he farming that out? 2 components away.
Very, like, this is super greedy. You know, I guess all the cores are. He just wants to be able to farm up the most efficiently way. Smoke.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll see if this works. FBZ does have a Blink Dagger to work with now, so they can throw down that Blink Arena as well as maybe land a Spear. But both teams, they're smoked up, and it looked like Logan was going towards bottom, the same direction that Boom was in. End up holding off and potentially going through the jungle, maybe even look towards getting a tier 2 or pressuring that tier 2 up towards top if they can get this kill into the Batrider. There's vision down for the Dire, but still smoked up there. It's not him, and now Makoto in trouble. Dragon Tail coming through the Batrider. They'll use that Viper Strike. FBZ TPing in. It's not in time, though, so he'll stop the TP. He'll let Makoto die, and there's nothing that they can do about it. Lugon, who've been playing that well.
Yeah, that's very nice. Now they have 2 Blade Daggers, which are going to be the primary target for the Ink's Fall. He's also maxed out if they're in the right disposition fighting Grimstroke, you know, not moving forward.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Clear, they have heroes that can
Radiant's
clear the way, so
bottom
he's
tower
just
is
doing
under
1
attack.
point control. They
Radiant's
understand
bottom
they're
tower
going to
is
cool on Inks well. is a much better choice here.
Dire's top tower is under
Because you have
attack.
two heroes that can just go in, 2 blink daggers picked up. I still
Radiant's
feel,
middle
Boom's
tower is under
team fight
attack.
is extremely strong if they execute it correctly.
Right.
Mars with the blink dagger. Io still doesn't have Ags. Like, this is the timing that they're
Dire's
looking for.
top
Get that
tower is
Aghanim
under
Scepter
attack.
and then look for a fight. So a bit disconnected in terms of timing. Just needs to farm another 400 gold.
I actually want to know your thoughts on this because I was talking to Black about it yesterday. Having multiple blink daggers like that.
Yeah, like sometimes it's really not good because it's 4,000 gold that just gives you mobility. It doesn't make you any more tanky. For Tiny, it's a natural choice, so he has to get one, no doubt about it. For Dragon Knight, sure, I still feel, you know, getting a blink dagger here is fine. Because I see a BKB right after that. He's not going for like smaller items and spears.
Down the gun, Moonstroke caught, Moonstroke killed, Ace 1-2 is killed.
What did Black say? I bet he said, you know, that he's not a big fan of getting multiple blink daggers early on.
He was saying it depends on the combination.
Sure. Because like right now you also have an Ink Sword to throw on, so 2 blink daggers is not that bad.
They line up the spear at easy. Trying to line up the double dragons up down. They're looking for the relocate. Microchip going over on FBC to call down right on K speed as well. Then he gets the kill on the bars and has hit so far. However, Makoto, he's got the lasso that will lasso up this DK. They'll take out Marvel and it ends up being a 1-for-1.
They get the 2 kills out of that. Once again, they lose FBC. Mars kind of struggling this time around. You know, once he has that BKB, they will have pretty much the only one ability that can go through Magic Immunity and some right forward with the Viper Strike. Still feel the team fight belongs to Boom. All they need to do is farm up their blink daggers right now. Batrider going for 1, skipping their blink dagger, which I really like. Understand what I go in with the BKB. I'm probably gonna tank the Viper Strike, but other than that, I should be fine.
They coming in, but they land the spear. They got the pack repeat of both the Chinese with Moonstroke. Also up in the air, but Goldfish and Ace are gone real quick. That's 2 kills. I don't know if Blue gonna need to be giving away like that.
That's a very aggressive move. They're just invading the jungle. Dire using a scan. Not the best scan considering 2 heroes are dead. Like, where could they possibly be? They were also showing them mid lane.
Arena spear all coming through onto Marvel. They're on to try and lock down FBZ, but they've got more than enough damage to get killed with the Dragon Knight.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, this is just a bit of inexperience coming from a gun. They climb the high ground, lose 2 supports, and then try kind of defend the mid tower. Now you need to be very careful about the blink dagger initiation. So yeah, Aghanim Scepter IO still very powerful. You know, the damage, the collision damage got reduced by once it's maxed out by 15. Still, the hero feels very strong.
This feels very similar to LBZS's play, Magma's play, I would say maybe even Vice from last season, where the early game, the laning stages, it looks pretty crisp. It looks, right, you know, good, but it's decisions like we've seen in the last few minutes that pull them down.
That's a really good comparison, because like all these teams that were in the upper division season 1, that they got dropped down, the common thing was they are playing the lanes wall. It's about that, you know, moves again. After 10-15 minutes, what happens? Like, how do we approach a team fight? Like, what's our role? Who needs to do what? But the laning stage, like, they're on pair with pretty much any other team.
Yeah, it felt strong, and now a couple of missteps which have brought this game back to even. Arbu set out their Dragon Form. They're looking for a kill. They need to use this to put some pressure on, maybe under the tier 2. They're not finding the success that they had earlier on. I'm interested to see if that's, of course, like I said, one of that some of these teams lack.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, right now you feel
Radiant's bottom
they're
tower
under
is
pressure
attack.
of doing something. Gathering around the mid lane, trying to put some pressure on the tower. Dragon Knight's still level 1.
Avalanche toss onto the Phoenix. Icarus dive away into the Supernova, so that
they're afraid they're not
take
gonna
the run back. Yeah, I mean, they back off it immediately. They got the Supernova time. The Tiny Supernova coming through. Something right on top of Marvel. Get the kill onto the DK. Let's see if Boom can get any more, because they are chasing. They've got these spirits hitting down the whole thing. Here's the soul line. Mike straight onto 2. Avalanche cross coming in, but AC ends up getting close. They look over at Makoto. They'll take the Batrider. They've done a Spirit Vessel on him, and FTZ and Hyde right around
Oh,
him.
region room.
Sanctity may survive. Avalanche as well. The toss coming in, but it's not a toss on the hero. It's a toss on the outworld. They look over, it looks out Sanctity. Spear hits on the Tiny.
Team wide.
Team wide.
FBC gets an ultra cup. The way this fight started, Mars uses arena on 2 people. Tiny gets knocked out by a flame break. Anti-synergy, anti-pro-gamer combo, and they still get pretty much a team wipe there. FBZ picks up the region rune. Like the sustain coming out from these heroes, like you can feel it. The percentage base damage, also from the Sunray against these tanky heroes once the BKBs are down. It's just too much. The Spirit Vessel damage over time. They just want to go in, reset, maybe lose a hero, potentially if it's needed, buy back, and come back to the fight. Because these heroes really excel at just staying in a fight for a really long
So
period of
much
time.
more.
Right. No, and now Blue has a 3K lead. I mean, the shift in gold has been pretty big the last 3 minutes or so. Low gun. Now, watching that fight, it feels like they missed the timing a little bit. Keeping Boom a lot.
You know, Gyrocopter, he had his time. You know, he shined. He does not have a single steroid in this game. He's not paired up with IO. No one's building a solar crest. Doesn't have alacrity. Pretty much nothing. This is like a solo Gyrocopter. You know, one against 5 in terms of like how you're gonna buff him up. On the other side, like you have so many things that can buff up the carries. You have this Alpha Volt, the damage, the shields, the heals coming out from everything. And now, even Makoto has a BKB, so he doesn't have to be really that afraid of going in. But we could still see, you know, potentially really good combo, double Rod of Aethos, double Viper Strike on 2 targets. They're super slowed down.
Which they had in the last fight, though, the double Viper Strike and everything.
They also find Nether Shoal like 22 minutes in. It's just like 5 minutes late,
Yeah.
kinda.
I guess also my question is, because we're seeing Solar Crest every game. Who's building, like, who should be building it here for Logan?
And they don't have the hero.
Yeah.
They just don't have the hero that can build a Solar Crest. You know, might sound stupid because like every single time it's
They can just keep trying to run with an 8 swell. Shivvy's been popped, they get the kill, and pick up the Tiny, they use the arena there, and come off guard FBZ now unstoppable.
even if you get like Solar on Tiny, it's not gonna feel that great. I prefer this Lotus Orb against like Abba, against all these slows, the silence, Spirit Vessel removal. Grimstroke, he's just not, he does not have a gold to actually buy a Solar Crest. And you can see Kescu and Abba, he knows, like the way I'm gonna buff up my carry is gonna get Gyro Great against him. I'm gonna come up with Dragonite. Also Dragonite has a Dragon Scale, which is really nice.
Very on par, on lore. I'm sure he's got more than one.
Petition to rename this item to Damian Scale.
Yo. Udah sini Dinai 20. Masa gua di perasaan Dinai 20. Dinai 20 friendly grip. Perasaan lebih. Oh iya kan tadi kalah satu. Boleh mah, mudik mah.
10 seconds remaining.
Wih, cakep. Ya,
Your turn to pick.
betis.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Itu baru bikin.
Your turn to pick.
AM nggak ya mal? AM nggak. Tecis masih.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Ursa warrior.
Tecis.
Yes.
Itu udah.
This was in the bag
Set
the
upon
day
them.
Max was
Prepare for battle.
To all my cubs and kindred, it is most definitely in the bag. For the forest. Thanks. Seek the foe.
Comes to battle.
Yes. It's not time yet. Against all strife. Go to.
Ayo mal. Lu stun after Tecis itu.
Battle
Silence.
begins.
We fight as one. We must meet this threat head on. Fall upon them!
Ah,
Claws out!
oke.
Let them see our
blood.
interloper!
Oh, BSP itu kalah sama Tecis. Padahal dia sambil dorong-dorong.
We will. Right. I nearly cuffed you. Who calls me? Push them back! Yes.
They deserved it not.
Join with me. Yes. Fiercely now. Tracks of intruders. Sit upon them. Unnoticed. within. Right. The enemy is near. Yes. The enemy is near. Look to your own. Join with me. Yes. For the forest. Against all strife. Go to.
Ulman.
Sit upon them. Track intruders. Fiercely now.
Oke lagi. Kira sekarat gitu.
Let them see our teeth. Set upon them. We fight as one. Thanks fared.
The prize is mine.
Attack! Who calls me? Right.
Emang. Gitu sih.
Seek the foe. Honey from the comb. Yes. Right. We will.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Mas dia pasang timer gitu.
Interloper. Ours, not yours.
Tapi dorong ke kita kalah loh.
Flesh.
Mate cheese.
Yes.
Kali garuk lagi katanya.
They're here. Set upon them. Trinkets. Let them see our teeth. Against all strife. Yes. Your blood is mine.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Jangan.
The enemy is near. Yes. It's not time yet. For the forest.
pakai cheese bro.
Away from there.
Bisa stun nggak?
I'm not ready. For the cobs. Fiercely now.
Among the hidden
We fight as one. Join with me.
Ya, range nggak dapet. Ini double pull aja bro, ntar aman ini bro.
Come here. Sit upon them. Yes. Consider yourself lucky.
Udah. Ternyata tidak cukup dari
Waste.
Artis. Shit.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Attack! Tracks of intruders.
Mysterious.
Go to.
Then
Yes. Right. Interloper. Fangs bared. Interloper. It's not time yet.
Oh.
We will.
Spek.
My thanks. Take heed. Who calls me? Not yet. Who calls me? I'm not ready. For the forest.
Gitu. Well. Dum. Oh, gak ini. Di sini ya tadi ada. Gue denger.
Right. We will.
regeneration. Dire structures are fortified.
Let them see
Oh,
out.
ada.
Not yet. Fall upon them.
Sandar. Aduh, rame.
Yes.
Wah, gila ya. Delay. I see it. Delay burro strike.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes. I'm not ready.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Not yet. Sit upon them. Not yet. Fangs bared.
Boomster.
Tracks of intruders.
Tenang bro.
The world is safer now. Gold and sweet. Join with me. I'm not ready.
Bisa nggak?
Seek the foe.
Itu kok
The
dihancurin.
enemy is near.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Kirananya apa ya? Kagak
We
fokus.
fight as one. I'll take your tribute.
Lewatin gue.
Go to.
Jangan situ bu, ada bom. Ini TA-nya space banget nih, spraynya 2 kali ke bawah.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Di midnya siapa anjir? Itu di bawah. Jagger midnya. Apa?
They're here. Fangs bared.
Easy.
Take this warning to heart. Let them see our
Bom
teeth.
plant.
Right. Sit upon them. Right. We will. Who calls me? It's not time yet. Warm
Stop
as the
this, stop
spring
this.
sunshine. The enemy is near. Honey from the comb. Your blood is
Your
mine.
bottom tower is under attack.
Go to. For the forest. It's not time yet. Yes. Join with me. Yes. This is ours.
The prize is mine.
Tracks of intruders.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
We fight as one. Fiercely now. Trifles. I'll rend their flesh.
pasti kedua.
Yes. Against all strife.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Set upon them. Go to.
Greetings, my friend.
Rend asunder.
Lanjut. Oh, tuh pakai emang panas attack.
Cut.
Udah persatu tuh 3 hero. Sakit aja Pokemon. Dadadadadadad. Bantuin Rosa. Can rush. Yeah, help me rush, bro.
Seek the gold. Gold and sweet. For the forest. Push them back. Not yet.
Your side has fallen to the radius.
Fangs spared. Not yet.
Mas bro.
Yes.
Gua mau foto dulu posisinya di mana.
Dire's turret has been killed.
We will. Yes. Let them see our teeth. Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Anjir. Udah mata ya?
Your middle tower is Your top tower is under attack.
Tracks of intruders. It's
Your
not
top
time
tower
yet.
is under attack.
Join with me. Against all strife.
Top tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified. Your top tower is under attack.
Calls me. For the cause. Interloper. I'll take over.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
The enemy is near.
Middle.
Regeneration!
Spek.
Vent.
Sit upon them. As honey. We fight as one. Your blood is mine.
Man. Oh, te.
Ooh, that's like.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Jogger nggak ada ulti. Nih kan ada stok gitu. KB kena manis. KB juga kena ulti aja.
Back among friends.
Tapi kalau langsung ke Jagger.
Trinkets. We will. Join with me. The enemy is near. Seek the foe. I'm not ready. Push them back. We fight as one. On notice. It's not time yet. Yes. Gold and sweet. Right.
That your bottom tower is under attack.
Double damage. I'm under attack. Sit upon them. Not yet.
Sekarat pun.
Yes. Gold and sweet. Tracks of intruders. I'm not ready. Set upon them. Go to. Who calls me? Face me now. Let them see our teeth. Right. Against all strife. Yes. For the forest.
Ada bang.
Yes. I nearly cuffed you. Yes. Who calls me? It's not time yet. Let them see our teeth. Not yet.
Aku SB aja ya.
I'm not ready. They're here. Join with me. level 2. Thanks, man. Fiercely now. Time yet. I'm not ready.
Tadi pada mati kenapa deh? Aduh, udah cakep tuh akset.
Your top tower is under attack.
Bukan, maksudnya matinya pada karena apa? Kenapa?
Is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Kalau gua itu banget.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire structures are fortified.
Yang doang lagi di up ya.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle barracks are under attack. Your middle barracks has fallen. Your middle barracks has fallen.
We fight as one. Right. Seek the foe. Come here. Tracks of intruders.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Sit upon them.
Your bottom tower is fallen.
And I'm ready. Claws out.
Your shrine has fallen to the radiant.
Yes.
Shard yang bagus siapa ya? Lo bagus nggak shardnya, Bol?
We will.
Bol. Sini dah, ambil dah. For SK.
Yes.
Kayaknya lu sakit tuh, ambil shardnya lu. Di sini gua drop. Ini gua drop di sini.
Against all strife.
Gua drop di sini.
I'll rend their flesh.
Illusion.
Mana coba pakai gempa.
Attack! It's not time yet. Set upon them. Interloper. Not yet. I go now to the river to wash your blood from me. Yes, I'm under attack.
Udah makan cheese loh. Anjir. Udah makan cheese padahal udah chow gitu. Tapi tetap mati.
Your top tower is under attack.
mana
Your
pun
top
kagak
tower
gampang.
is under attack.
Every 700 move calls.
Your top tower has fallen.
700 move, oh gitu.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
700 move berarti lo harus gerak 700 kali gitu. 700 kotak kayaknya.
Your top tower is under attack.
I hear the spirits calling me.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yes. Yes.
Sokong says.
Tracks of intruders.
Ah, butter.
Join with me. Let them see our teeth.
Jadi mati semua. Sakit banget anjir begitu doang.
Again, your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
Doang mati semua. Gue udah multi loh bang.
Bottom barracks
Itu
are under
damage
attack.
ke gue udah potong setengah anjir. 80%. Sakit gitu ya.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
My hibernation ends.
Your ancient is under attack.
Still, I doubt your king.
Kill gue 20. Kocok-kocok.
I like to believe we perform better under pressure, and they don't. Not OG. OG does. and they bring Anna as well right now, so. But I believe we can beat them. I'm gonna put everything into it, so beat them.
Him and Wish were the two that were just really surprising you with some of their moves. As on a bottom, they do get the bash connection.
Teleports are coming out as well here. You've got Sep nearby, the roll through coming out from Snowman and followed up with a beautiful Blink Ravage. They do manage to get the split off, but Sep pushing all the way back over here, uses the RP. It doesn't seem to do a whole heck of a lot as Illuminate is going to get tossed out. And Skylark will go down. He already got the Ravage off. Focus will go down.
You know, he made the one little trip up where he did die, but besides that,
I think he's allowed one. The jump
He's
in,
clean,
though, the
yeah.
push back immediately over here onto the Ursa. That is not the place he wants to be right now. They
my
could go and
God.
use the Terrorize. He's just dead. Are we fountain
On
diving?
fire.
Are we doing this?
Oh,
Are we
absolutely.
doing this, Anna? He's going right on in. He wants to go and just murder everyone. Snowman, he manages to go hold him into place for a little bit. He died. Right out. Don't like this. You go. He's got all this stuff coming out. Suck.
they hit a timing. They just
Lagi ito, gimana?
I've had a recent roster change before our last phase. It's very nostalgic, of course. I would say it's never easy. Dota is a game of experience along with synergy and the human aspect of it, like getting along.